Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Monica. In today's video, I will be cleaning out and organizing my pantry. I actually have a very small pantry, so it seems to get pretty cluttered and messy very quickly. So I purchased a few storage containers and some super cute labels, which I will leave a link for you if you are interested for the labels. I purchased the storage containers at Burlington Coat Factory, but I will try to find similar containers online so I could link those for you as well. But I'm going to show you how I organize and clean out my pantry, and I hope you guys all enjoy this video. Okay, so here are the labels that I will be using for my pantry items, and I purchased these labels off of Amazon, and it did come with over 100 different labels, and it was only $14.95. So I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in case you guys are interested in purchasing these.
We just let the days pass by.
And then these are just the little containers that I will be using to store some of my items in. These are airtight. You can flip that top piece down and then it just locks the lid closed. And I purchased those at Burlington Coat Factory, but I will try to find a link for some similar ones on Amazon as well. And then I will just use some contact paper left over from my project that I did my bathroom in, and I purchased the contact paper at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what my pantry looks like before I started cleaning it out, and as you can see, stuff is just a mess. It is cluttered. There's no organization to anything that I got going on in here. I do have certain things separated like baking, cereal, snacks and stuff like that for the most part, but it is a mess, and every time I open this pantry it gives me anxiety.
We were 17.
I also started using an air fryer, and I love it so much, but it's huge and I don't have any room for it. So I thought this would just be the perfect time to clean out my pantry, and that way I can fit my crock pot and some of my cast iron pans that I've been sticking in my oven. I'm going to try to organize everything to where I can put it all in my pantry and everything is neatly put away. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just take everything out, placing it all on my countertops, and you're going to see here in a few minutes how much stuff I actually fit in here, and I thought it was crazy. And then I'm going to clean the shelves really well, and then I will add the contact paper, and then I'm going to organize and put everything back.
Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free.
So now I'm just going to wipe the shelves clean, and I'm using a multi-purpose cleaner by Mrs. Meyer's, and this is in the Snowdrop scent.
When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we were 17. When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free.
So before I add any food to these storage containers, I'm just going to quickly clean them out with hot soapy water, and then I will just let them dry.
When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we were 17.
Okay, so I have everything out of my pantry right now, and this is what my countertops look like. And I started this probably around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the evening, and I was up pretty late finishing most of this. This project did take me a couple days, but there was no way I was going to go to bed with my kitchen looking like this. So I ended up getting most of it all put up and put away. But yeah, I had so much stuff and I had no idea that this tiny little pantry actually held so much food.
Everybody needs some time to figure themselves out. But I want you close, and I still have hope. I'm waiting every day for you to come back and tell me we can work it out. Forget about the past. Now time moves slow. I'm not high or low. No, I'm somewhere in the middle and a little bit messed up. 'Cause without you, everything stops. I'm feeling so lonely when you never phone me. I put your picture on my windowsill to make me sad.
Okay, so the most frustrating issue that I ran into when I was trying to organize this was I was not liking where anything was. And as you will see towards the end of this video, I did take things out and move things around so many different times, and I ended up using different containers for different things and putting them in different places. But in the end, I love the way the pantry turned out, and I am 100% happy with it.
Every day for you to come back and tell me we can work it out. Forget about the past. Now time moves slow. I'm not high or low. No, I'm somewhere in the middle and a little bit messed up. 'Cause without you, everything stops. But I want you.
So this is the very next morning, and I did end up going to Ross right after I dropped Shane off at school, and I found some really cute storage baskets and those wooden boxes to store some of my pantry items in. I can't remember how much this basket was because I took the tag off too soon. I want to say it was like $6.99, $5.99, I can't remember, but this one right here was $5.99. And then I got 3 of these chicken wire baskets that were lined with fabric, and the medium-sized one was $3.99, the larger one was $4.99, and then the very small one was $1.99. And then I also found 2 of these vintage type general store storage boxes. I loved these so much. I really didn't have an idea what I wanted to do with them just yet, but the smaller one was $6.99 and then the larger one was $8.99. And I ended up using one of them to go in the pantry, and then I will show you at the towards the end of the video what I'm going to do with the other one. I also wanted to use something a little bit different in my pantry for my cans, so I picked this up at Walmart. It is just a 3-tier can organizer, and then I'm just showing you this shower curtain that I found at Burlington Co Factory because I did run into there as well, and I thought that was so pretty with this ticking type blue stripe on there, and I'm just going to use that in my kids' bathroom.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things and I have to deal with it. But it's not easy, so tell me how to let go. Cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we...
So I am finally finished cleaning out my pantry and organizing it, and don't worry, this is a before picture. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like all organized and clean. So I did try to keep like items grouped together the best I could. I know that in some cases it's just really hard to keep like everything baking on one shelf, everything breakfast on one shelf. So for the most part, I did keep like items together, or like baking items together, breakfast items together, canned items, stuff like that. So that's what I did. The top shelf are things that I don't use every day. And then for this part right here, this shelf right here that you're seeing is mostly breakfast items, and the ones that are closer to the front are items that are used every single day. And then right here I just have an extra jar. I put the breakfast powder in a mason jar because it was just smaller and it just looked prettier. And then I just have this oatmeal in this jar back here, and I believe I got that jar at Target. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it was purchased at Target. And then I just have 2 bins for cereal, and I'm just keeping these on the side that my kids can get to very easily. And then I put beans and rice and stuff like that in these really pretty mason jars, and I have them off to the side because I don't use them all the time, so it's okay that they're lined up the way they are. I don't really have to dig through those very much to find them because I don't use them every day. And then right here I have a few pasta containers up front because I do use that quite often. And then in the back, this box back here, I have a few other items that I don't use daily, and then like breadcrumbs, and then a few other items in the very back are items that I hardly ever use or just don't use that much. So I keep those items in the very back, and then items that I am more likely to use on a daily or weekly basis closer to get to. And then down here on this shelf, I just use a bread holder, and I'm just using it to hold some paper plates. And then on this shelf below it, I was able to store my air fryer, my crock pot, and my cast iron pans. In the very bottom shelf, I'm using it for like plastic wrap, plastic spoons, trash bags, stuff like that. Okay, so I ended up keeping the larger wooden box out, and I'm keeping this on my countertop, and I am actually using it for a bread box. And it has actually been a couple days now since I filmed this, and I've been looking at this box, and I think I'm going to actually paint it white. I have a really cool idea to turn this into a really cute bread box, so stay tuned for that video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you left me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Bye!